Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and today I want to show you The Simpsons Tapped Out for Android. This game was supposed to come out for Android a long time ago, but it never happened because when it was released on iOS, there were so many problems with it. EA took it out of the Apple App Store. It was gone for months. People didn't think the game was ever going to come back, but one day it re-emerged, and I asked EA, when is this going to come out for Android? To which they replied, early 2013. And that promise has been kept. Now, however, The Simpsons Tapped Out is not available yet in the North American Google Play Store. But if you go to the Play Store from the Netherlands or Australia, you can download it. And I'll put a link in the description as to exactly how you can sort of trick your Android device into thinking you're from one of those countries so that you can download it. For right now, I'm just going to go through the game and just show you, just some basic things and how similar or different it is from the iOS version. So as you can see, the update that comes with this game when you download it is the winter update. It was the last update right before the Valentine's update, which is available right now for the iOS version. So everything is in a wintry wonderland right now. And I just got started, so my neighborhood is very small. I just have the Brown house, the Simpsons house, Flanders' house, the Purple house here, Cletus's farm, and the Quickie Mart and the Krusty Burger here. And if you haven't heard of this game, it's basically one of those town building games where it's free to play, but it's very expensive to speed things up if things are going a bit too slow for you. So I have some missions that I've completed, so I'm just going to collect on them right now. And you see all the money and the experience points pop out when you finish a task, and you can just choose to collect everything right here, or you can wait and it'll eventually make its way over to you. I just kind of, just like tapping away on it, collecting it myself. Now all these little exclamation points over their heads means that there is a special task that I have to complete for them, and the game won't progress. It won't let me unlock certain things until I actually talk to them. So let's see what they want. Make Krusty promote a new product, so you go do it, and you see that is going to take 8 hours to complete. As if we have any choice in the matter. What does Cletus want? Help Brandine give birth to another Splunker. 8 hours. Go do it. Make a poo, pray to Ganesh. 45 seconds seems reasonable. Homer's having some text dialogue here. He says that the restaurant is where they sell Krusty Burgers, and you have to make him eat a Krusty Burger for a half hour. Lisa wants me to build the blue house, which costs $1,800. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, here's one thing about this game before I keep going. This has to be one of the most expensive free-to-play games I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I tell you, because the premium currency in The Simpsons Tapped Out are donuts, special irradiated donuts that help speed things along. Now, as you can see, I only have one donut. When you start off, the game is pretty generous. It gives you maybe about 16 donuts, but you burn through them quickly if you choose to speed things up. So, just like any other typical free-to-play game, right? But man, it is really bad with The Simpsons Tapped Out. So you see, it'll take 4 donuts in order to make Krusty speed up what he's doing, because what he's doing takes 8 hours, so you spend 4 donuts and he'll complete it instantly. In terms of, let's say, Homer, who's at the Krusty Burger and he's only there for 30 minutes, it takes 2 donuts to speed up for 30 minutes worth of time. To my knowledge, it didn't used to take 2 donuts to do something that was under an hour. I think it was only 1. I could be wrong, but it's 2 donuts now, and you absolutely burn through these things like crazy. So you can go to get more down here, and a dozen donuts, if I wanted that, and it'll tell you that a dollar, or not dollar, is €1.89, you know, whatever that is. I'm not too sure how much that is, but if we were to directly translate that into dollars, it would be over $2 for those donuts. Yeah, darn right there's an error. And the fact that everything that you do takes so long, I mean, you can just look through the standard list of things to do. You know, with Flanders, he does things ranging from 45 seconds, 60 minutes, 4 hours, 8 hours, 5 hours, 12 hours, 20 hours, and 24 hours. Just about everything that you do that is worth something, that's going to give you a decent amount of money or a decent amount of experience, is going to take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And even the things that you do that don't cost you premium currency, but just in-game money, like the actual dollars that they give you in the game, it's set up so that right where you think that you're saving enough money, they immediately take it away from you. Case in point, building the blue house. I've accumulated $2,223, but the blue house costs $1,800. So, just when you thought you were doing good, it's time to take it all away. So where am I going to put this house? Let's just say I put it, let's say I just put it right here for the time being, yeah? And that house is going to take 12 hours to finish building. So I'll just give, you know, these other characters something to do. I'll have Ned do something for 8 hours. Apu can do something for 8 hours, and Lisa can do something for 8 hours. And since I am not willing to spend any money, this is what the game is going to do. For the next 8 hours, absolutely nothing. One thing that you could do is go to the alternate Springfield, which is like the EA created Springfield that you can visit once a day, just to collect some money. So you can see how this Springfield builds up, and you just click on 3 buildings, and you'll be able to get some money out of them, money and experience. And then after you do that, it'll tell you, come back tomorrow. Come back in about 24 hours. Now, one thing that's different from this version, from the iOS version, is I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that technically this is the European version of the game, but there's no Origin support. And I'm not too sure if Origin is just a North American or Western type online digital distribution service, but if it is, then that's the reason why Origin is not in this game. Origin would allow you to connect to your friends who are also Origin players, and you get to go to their Springfield, and you get to, you know, like spray graffiti on their buildings, and, you know, just something that's basically just going to give you money and experience, much like how I did here. But currently there is no friend system built into this game, and on one hand that's a good thing because Origin absolutely sucks, and on the other hand it's not as good because you cannot fraternize with friends. So if you ever wanted to figure out what you had to do next, you just click on this task book, and that just tells you all the tasks that you have to do. So yeah, in the time that you'll be spending playing this game, and it will be a long time, most of it will be done waiting for these guys to finish doing what they're doing. And if you really don't care about that kind of thing, you know, you just want to pop in every now and then, you know, you can set up some, it does automatically come with notifications enabled that will let you know when characters are done doing whatever they're doing. So if you prefer to go that route and just steadily build up your Springfield over the course of weeks because you know, just don't want to spend any money and you're very patient, you can do that. But if you want to spend any real amount of time in this game, it's very hard to do if you don't spend money, and I mean a lot of money, because once you send the characters off to do whatever it is that you want them to do, there's nothing else for you to do but to leave the game. I know it sounds like I'm being a little bit harsh on The Simpsons Tapped Out, you know, but this is one of those games that can be very restrictive for those who want to, you know, just hold on to their cash. And it seems like a pretty bad thing, but however, this game made over $23 million in 4 months leading up to December of 2012. Over $23 million. So this is the type of game that definitely does get its hooks in people. If you're one of them, you have fun, more power to you. But if not, just be prepared to wait. That's the way that a lot of mobile games are going these days. But other than that, it performs very smoothly. Animations are nice. You can zoom as far as this, and when you zoom in very, very close, things still look pretty good. The detail does drop just a little bit. Zooming all the way in improves as you zoom out. But overall, still a very pretty game. I'm a huge fan of The Simpsons. Glad to see that this is finally on Android. But if you experienced it before, absolutely nothing has changed. So yeah, get that pocketbook ready or your wallet ready if you really want to make some headway in this game. There's also a lot of things that you just can't buy unless you use real money, premium items. But yeah, that's the way it is. So until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll see you later.